Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into some of the most valuable and sought-after coins in the market. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to stay updated on the rarest finds. The 50-cent commemorative coins from Australia, especially the rare silver issues that have become major players in the coin collecting world. Gemstone, these coins are more than just currency. They are historic treasures, rich in cultural significance and beauty. Some are worth far more than their face value, and are highly desired by collectors worldwide. And heritage behind Australian currency. This video is for you. Round pushpin, let's get started. First up, the fascinating story of one of Australia's hidden treasures. A 50-cent commemorative coin from the year 2000 that could be your golden key to unimaginable wealth. This isn't an ordinary piece of currency. This coin, often sitting silently in old drawers or forgotten collections, holds a secret many are unaware of, and for the lucky few who happen to possess it, this small, silvery relic could change everything. It's more than metal. It's a silent revolution in your palm, whispering the possibility of turning your quiet life into one of extraordinary fortune. The year 2000 was a powerful one in Australia's numismatic history. A new millennium dawned, and with it came the release of beautifully designed commemorative coins that celebrated national identity, heritage, and pride. Among these was the highly prized 50-cent coin. It wasn't just about what it commemorated. It was about how few were made, how unique some variations turned out, and how these minute differences have made all the difference to collectors around the globe. It's a coin that went from being worth cents to commanding the kind of prices that can make headlines. Imagine this. A piece of pocket change holding a value not in dollars, but in thousands, perhaps even millions. That might sound like fantasy to the average person, but those in the know understand the firestorm that erupts in the collector's world when a rare coin hits the market. And this 2050-cent coin, especially with certain minting errors or low mintage versions, has become a holy grail for collectors. It's the kind of coin that makes experienced investors lean in and whisper, "If you ever find one, don't let it go." What makes it even more thrilling is how subtle the rarity can be. Some versions of the 2050-cent coin include slight differences in the obverse. The Queen's head may be a different portrait style used accidentally, or the die used might have been slightly out of alignment, creating unique errors that elevate its value astronomically. These aren't flaws, they're golden mistakes. And those mistakes mean jackpot for the people sharp enough to recognize them. There are stories whispered in the community of individuals who walked into coin shows with ordinary-looking pockets, only to walk out stunned after discovering they had something extremely rare. A 2000 commemorative 50-cent coin might look like every other silver polygon in your change jar, but it's one of the elusive types. It might be worth a car, a house, or even more. It's the modern-day version of striking gold during a casual stroll through a garage sale. Think about what that means. A coin minted for commemoration, meant to be admired, collected, maybe even forgotten, can carry the potential to catapult someone from financial struggle to extraordinary wealth. It's not just the face value that matters. It's the rarity, the context, and the story it carries. A simple variation on this coin, such as the use of the wrong effigy of Queen Elizabeth II or a limited issue design, becomes the stuff of legend. You won't see it in everyday circulation anymore, but the few that remain, they become mythic. Collectors today are hunting for these coins with laser focus. Auction houses know the weight they carry. Dealers fight for them, often offering prices that seem absurd to outsiders. But to insiders, it's simply supply and demand in its most intense form. The fewer that remain, the higher the hunger grows. If you own one, especially in mint condition, you are sitting on a secret far more powerful than any lottery ticket. This coin doesn't just symbolize history. It creates new futures. The 50-cent coin is unique in Australia's currency due to its large, dodecagonal shape and striking appearance. That alone makes it attractive to collectors. But when you mix that with rarity and the special year 2000 designs, it becomes irresistible. The beauty of it is, while others rush to cryptocurrency or volatile stocks, the coin world continues to quietly appreciate, steadily, reliably, and explosively for the right pieces. What's even more magical is how this coin travels. It may have passed hands in a corner store or slipped into a child's school lunch money, completely overlooked. It may be lying under a couch cushion or sealed in an old envelope marked souvenir. The possibilities of where these coins could be hiding are endless, and that's what makes them exciting. It's a treasure hunt on a national scale, with the prize being nothing less than life-changing wealth. You might wonder, how can something so small hold such power? But that's the paradox of rare coins. Their value isn't in size or face value. It's in their story, their mystery, and the thrill of the hunt. This 2,050-cent coin is not just metal. It's myth wrapped in history and sealed in time. It's the kind of asset that the wise hold and the rich fight to own. So, before you spend any 50-cent coin from the year 2000, look closely. Examine every edge, every detail, every shine and symbol. You may just find yourself holding the rarest of them all. And if you do, don't spend it. Don't give it away. Protect it, authenticate it, and prepare for your life to change. Because in that one moment, with that one coin, you could move from the ordinary into the extraordinary. This coin has changed fortunes before. It can do it again. Maybe, just maybe, for you. Next up, the Australian numismatic lore. The 1998 50-cent commemorative coin. This coin, cloaked in silver brilliance and history, may look like any other piece of currency at first glance. But don't let its modest appearance fool you. Within its 12-sided edges lies the story of a coin so rare, so potentially valuable, that holding in your hand could feel like gripping lightning. The 1998 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin isn't just a piece of metal. It's a piece of destiny waiting to strike at the heart of your fortune. Australia has long been a nation rich with symbols and stories, and its commemorative coins reflect that deep connection to heritage. In 1998, a unique edition of the 50-cent coin was struck, not in mass volume like other years, but in a quietly special way. This coin, which marked the bicentenary of explorer Matthew Flinders' historic journey around Australia, carried both historical weight and aesthetic power. For collectors and historians alike, it became more than just currency. It became a tribute in pure metal form, a living reminder of a nation's journey. But beyond the history and tribute lies something even more enticing: scarcity. You see, not every 1998 50-cent coin was created equal. There were subtle differences, rare misstrikes, and coins that escaped normal minting standards, perhaps with rotated die, a doubled image, or struck on a wrong planchet. These are the versions that transform from commemorative issue to collector's holy grail. In a market driven by rarity, such features can ignite bidding wars and drive value sky high. There are stories that echo across forums and whisper among collectors of the lucky few who unknowingly kept these rare 1998 coins tucked away in sock drawers, coin jars, or childhood collections. Imagine discovering that a coin you once used to buy a soft drink is now commanding thousands, maybe even millions, on the global collector stage. That's not exaggeration. It's the explosive power of numismatic rarity. Even now, the 1998 50-cent commemorative coin is a treasure that could be hiding in plain sight. Its distinct design, featuring a stylized map and elements paying homage to Australia's exploration history, is already a standout. But add a rare mint error or a limited mintage version into mix, and you have something not just valuable, but legendary. These coins aren't just bought, they're hunted. They're the fuel of collectors' dreams and the source of their fiercest pursuits. What's magical about this coin is how ordinary it once was. It passed through hands without notice, spent in shops and cafes, given as change, and perhaps even dismissed as just another 50. But time has transformed it. With the passing years, most of these coins have vanished from everyday use, their numbers quietly dwindling. The few pristine examples that remain, especially with unique traits, are now considered financial titans in disguise. Coin shows, private auctions, and online collector networks now buzz with talk of the 1998 50-cent piece. Have you seen one? Is the opening line of many conversations. Do you have one? Is the question that stirs hearts. Those who do possess one, especially in uncirculated or proof condition, have a decision before them. Sell now for a massive windfall, or hold, and watch its value climb even higher as time renders it even more elusive. This is more than just about money. Owning this coin means owning a part of Australia's story, holding a sliver of national identity shaped into metal. It's a bridge between the past and the future, between what was and what might be. It whispers a discovery, not just a lands, but of opportunity, of personal treasure hiding in plain sight. It's history with profit potential, a narrative wrapped in silver, and worth far more than its face suggests. And then there's a fantasy it fuels. The dream that the life you live today could be transformed overnight. All it takes is one coin, one glance into your coin jar, one moment of realization that the 1998 piece you casually toss aside is a rare specimen worth a staggering sum. This is no ordinary dream. This is a documented reality that has unfolded for lucky collectors before and can happen again. So if you are among the fortunate few to hold a 1998 commemorative 50-cent coin from Australia, examine it closely. Look for the signs, mint errors, design quirks, uncirculated luster. What you might see as a shiny bauble of loose change could actually be your golden gateway to financial transformation. Don't let it go for less. Don't hand it over without knowing what you hold. This is your treasure, your talisman, your ticket to untold wealth. The coin world is full of mystery, but one truth is clear. The rare and the remarkable always rise in value. And the 1998 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin is climbing fast. If you have it, you hold power in your palm. Treat it not as currency, but as the vault key to your fortune. For one lucky collector, it could mean riches. For you, it could mean everything. Next up, the 2005 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin wasn't just created to be spent. It was crafted to celebrate. This coin marked the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, and as such, it carries a somber weight and a national pride that gives it power far beyond its monetary denomination. It's a symbol of sacrifice and remembrance, wrapped in a 12-sided design and inscribed with meaning. But as with all coins, not everyone is the same. Some bear subtle errors. Some are minted in smaller numbers, and some escape into circulation when they were meant to be collector-only editions. Now, picture this. You reach into a dusty drawer, pull out a handful of coins, and nestled among them is a 2005 50-cent commemorative coin. It may have dulled over the years, but beneath that surface is a potential jackpot. Certain rare mint variants, coins struck slightly off-center double dies, or even struck using different planchets, are worth far more than gold. Their value isn't just in their age or purpose, but in their flaws and rarity. And in the niche world of coin collecting, rarity is the golden ticket. There are collectors right now, scouring the globe, attending auctions, bidding online, searching local markets, all on the hunt for this exact type of coin. Not every 2005 commemorative 50-cent piece is valuable, but those that stand out do so in spectacular, record-breaking fashion. Imagine owning one of the very few coins with a rotated die error or struck with a proof finish by accident. The demand for such pieces has exploded, and as supply vanishes, prices skyrocket. One coin has the power to flip the script of your entire financial story. This coin isn't just a collectible. It's a conversation starter, a legacy, a once-overlooked artifact that now demands attention. Wealth, after all, doesn't always come from sweat or stocks. Sometimes it sits in silence, waiting to be recognized. And for the lucky individual who finds the right version of this 2005 gem, the coin becomes more than metal, it becomes destiny. It becomes the stuff of headlines and documentaries, a real-world treasure tale worth retelling for generations. What makes the 2005 50-cent coin even more tantalizing is its balance of accessibility and obscurity. Many were minted for circulation, yes, but some were never intended to leave the Royal Australian Mint's protective packaging. When one of those coins somehow slips into circulation, or is preserved by a family unaware of its future value, it becomes a time capsule of wealth. Years pass, its legend grows, and then one day, someone discovers it, and the bidding war begins. Collectors are passionate not just about ownership, but about the stories behind their acquisitions. The 2005 50-cent coin tells a profound story of Australia's past, yet also writes a thrilling new chapter for whoever holds it today. It becomes a bridge between generations, between memory and wealth, between the solemn past and the glittering future. That's what gives it magic. That's what makes it more than a coin. That's what transforms it into a symbol of life-changing potential. Imagine showing this coin to a seasoned numismatist, their eyes widening as they examine the unique characteristics, the weight of silence as they realize what they're holding, the reverence, the awe, the hushed excitement as they confirm its rarity. That's not fiction. That's the experience reported by a select few. And it could be you next, not by luck, but by realization. You already have the coin. Now, you only need to understand its power. There's also a growing global market for coins like this, driven by museums, private collectors, and billionaires with a hunger for historical artifacts that are rare, precious, and permanent. As demand climbs, so too does value. We live in a time where a digital token can sell for millions. Imagine what a physical piece of world history, rare beyond measure, could fetch. It's a market waiting to erupt, and this 2005 50-cent commemorative coin is at the epicenter. So, if you have this coin, if you've seen it among your old collections or spotted its 12-sided silhouette glinting in a jar, you may be closer to fortune than you ever imagined. The world doesn't always announce the arrival of opportunity. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it comes wrapped in silver, shaped like history, and fits in the palm of your hand. This coin has already changed lives. It could very well change yours. Don't make the mistake of letting it go for less. Don't trade history for a handful of cents. If you own this 2005 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin, especially a rare variant, you are holding a key, not just to wealth, but to legacy, to excitement, to a story you'll tell the rest of your life. Search for it, find it, recognize it, because sometimes the most valuable treasures are not buried in the ground. They're already in your home.